One new case added. Nakano's Legendary Busters. This is a case from the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys. Our farm expansion plugin. Pick back. There's something I wanted to check over here. Other than needing to send folks back out on missions. What can they even develop anyway?
Items, I think?
Well, I mean, yes, they're items. I just don't know, like, what kind of items. What's the best item you can get? Blah, blah, blah.
I'm not 100% sure.
On back to Lilymon. East Lilymon. Yeah, his int's only 88. Attack and defense are already over 150. Here's Gallantmon. Int 140, level 60. So he gonna need some smirt.
Yeah, he needs to be smart.
He's at level 52 now, so he's got another 8 levels. So he'll be at 96. So I need another, what? 50-ish points?
Yeah, and if he's only gaining 1 per level,
Yeah.
he's not getting it.
Well, yeah, that's why I said I need another 50 points, because the only way I can think of doing it would be to toss some food if I have enough of it.
Yeah, but I think with intelligence throwing food, it's not as hard.
Farm goods? Clever carrots only have 2. We'll need more. Is there a place I can just buy them?
Do you need clever carrots?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't buy them. Not until you beat the game.
Well. How else can you get them?
Finding them.
Is it? Well, poor Grandma, you might be stuck.
Well, you can always get them up to another mega for right now.
She already re-equipped her things. Okay. Well, the other possibility would be to put him on a farm with what do we call it? A bunch of the intelligence gaining statues or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's going to be enough.
That's, well, it wouldn't be in just one training session. You would have to keep doing it. What it comes down to.
Yeah, but even then, I don't know if it'll be enough. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I hate that for Gallantmon you need such... It's so high for certain things, and you don't realize it until you're going. It's like, hey, I need. Oh.
I would need to have the study room, or the top study room, and then have a Mon who's brainy as like the leader of the.
Well, you could change the personality of Brainy.
Yeah, but even if I did, that wouldn't increase it that fast. I meant have a brainy Mon as the leader, because I know I have at least one of those, and then use a top study room, and then do like the intense training, even though that decreases his cam.
But yeah, well, with Cam, you just need to feed him meat.
Well, not just meat, I could just run around doing fights to get the cam up too.
True.
I haven't broken the ice with these guys yet. Got any ideas? You can't just wait. Just talk to him already!
Hasn't he been in there for how long?
The entirety of the game, just about.
I haven't broken the ice with them. What have you been doing?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't broken the ice. Then what were you doing this whole time?
You don't want to ask that question.
Hoping in the corner.
Being a wallflower.
Microtransactions. Way to go, Ubisoft. Nope. One of the character packs I can buy if I wanted to from Ubisoft for Immortals Phoenix Rising is an Adventure Time bundle.
Oh. Okay.
Because it's Adventure Time.
This was a Patamon. Swingmon was a Dorumon.
Ah. The other two are Kudamon. And I'm not sure.
UI 20. He's probably gonna need to work on his max HP. Just watch. No, his max HP.
No, HP is one of those stats that you kind of can leave alone.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed. HP is one of those stats where you can go, hey, I actually don't need to touch this.
Yeah. Level 50.
And unfortunately, unlike in other games that shall not be Digimon clones.
Megadramon should be fine by the time he makes the level.
Yeah. Go to Lekismon you won't know until it goes into Cressamon, so...
Yeah. Able to go to Cressamon! Whoop.
Bottom one is Malgalgamon.
You wanted...
Dianamon, which is the bottom one.
Level 55, 120 defense, 130 int, 130 speed.
I think it should be fine.
Ooh, I don't know about that defense.
No, the defense needs to be trained right now. Or it's not going to hit that defense until level 90. If you gain 1 per level, you're not getting it to 90.
Yay! Don't you love these stats? 120 defense, jeez.
Get level 80.
I only have 2 Aegis apples too. Oh man.
I mean, if you have to wait till after you beat the game to get them through, that's fine.
Yeah, it was just kind of a... And
it's just they're going to be sitting on the farm anyway.
Yeah. Alright.
Are you putting Cure Simon in your party?
He's on the team right now. He's actually on the field.
Oh, nice.
Ah, our client is Kyo. Our reward money is all of 800 yen. Here, kid, here's $8. Hi there, May. You're early today. Of course, when we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush over? Hey, calm down. You sound a little over-eager. Sorry, Detective. She's just a little worked up. That's May for you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Kinda me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. That's all on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you all now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around the world. Just don't say I don't warn you if you get caught up in something serious on these days. Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. Oh, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Inodin Occult Research Club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what we had hoped for out of the Vice President. Oh, May. Yeesh, Kenji. You're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby on the first floor lobby, for starters. And there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumor also has it that late at night, there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. Spot? Stab it.
I'm not sure.
And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of those things remain unsolved, so naturally... Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all already. What? You did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home. Based as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. It's all long in the past. Oh. Why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? Oh, and of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo's become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. Reports and complaints I've been getting from our other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind Three-Legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. And I want you to look into Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, we'll look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 a.m. And last, but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip-Tap, a spirit. Oh, these all sound great! This is going to be lots of fun to work on. I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? Okay, this is exciting! I can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double! Hey, wait up! Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice.
Or do you?
Yeah, really. Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but notice your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? Nothing too severe
Question the
right
4th wall.
Yeah, it's nothing too severe right now. I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Jason's body. Control over data is slipping. Really, Jason seems to have even forgotten what's happened there. Dun dun dun! Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right. Since the reports of three-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there.
Be like Matthew. What the hell?
Alright, let's get to work. And it go. I figured out a little of three-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was a popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. I wouldn't go that way if I were you. It's just a bad direction to head at this hour. Okay. Turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. Things didn't go entirely according to plan. He tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg, because as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Lady, I feel bad for you. It's supposedly 2 in the morning, and you're still here handing out bonus goods.
He doesn't have to sleep.
Sleep is for the weak. You know, I think Nakano and Kenji make it for a cute pair, don't you? But don't tell them that I said that, okay? Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors I don't like visiting. This is something else. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright, on to the 2nd floor. Now to turn our attention to Katakata. Time's a-wasting. Off we go. Monika's such a fraidy cat. She still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kph would have any hope of escaping. Bump into it, game over. From what I can tell, Katakata is derived from the famous Tiki legend. Tiki legend. Teki is an
Tembo.
is an apparition who lost their feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Katakata is therefore an altered form of Tiki, came to adopt after many years. Sorry, what?
What? Can fly at 150 miles? What is she doing? Flapping her arms really, really hard?
She didn't say fly. Move.
How else is they gonna do? Slither like a snake?
Land swimming. She probably just hops up on her arms and starts motoring along, I guess. What I can tell, Katakata is derived from the Okay, I thought I was standing far enough over to talk to this guy. Kenji. The name Teki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Katakata come from? Nothing to report here either. Let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. What do we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Let's split up, gang! Shut up, Fred! Drachmon. I don't think I had that medal yet. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Anaka. How are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me! Tell me! What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night?
Then you mo guai fi di sao.
If you happen to meet Katakata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" If you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Let's go in the anime store. No, not allowed. Darn!
Nope.
Oh, hey! I think I figured out why she's called Katakata. Katakata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido, so maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? Got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. Alright. Come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? Hey, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. Hey, we're getting worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at the K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to Raisin. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't! There's still Kotsu to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright, we get it. Just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing! Oh, cheer up.
You know nothing. Nothing.
Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? I just want to see Matthew, Katakata, the Reaper Elevator, and Master Tip Tap. Okay, May. Really, I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? Sure. Beep. What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko? She's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop. It sounded just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? No, she's bringing coffee. Kyoko put coffee in the elevator.
God, the horror.
It must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came! I knew it was real all along! Oh my god. Sound! Is that Master Tip Tap? It's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Ah! Ah! Wait, is that somebody's voice? What's going on? What are you kids doing in here? We could ask you the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? You see, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time. It's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early, too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked. The guy can use it. Jason, what's wrong? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg? What are you blathering on about? I gotta... These dentures, are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? Also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper. Hey! Who are you calling a Reaper? And the tapping sound must have come from... No. You mean to tell me that this old guy is the one behind all the local urban legends here? You have to be... You have to be kidding! Oh. These mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. So it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found. What's so good about it? It's all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Could have ever seen any of this coming. Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kind of get it, don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached that conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your reward. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about... No, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, May? Haven't you been paying any attention to what's going on? So? You mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Monica? Oh well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's no fair! Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once, too. Ah, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those occult club kids or something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days, they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? The place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason. I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the...
Aw, Pete just wants to make friends.
Miko? Gorgeous on the Digifarm today. I'm sure the night will be full of stars. I've never seen the Digifarm sky at night. I bet it's quite beautiful. Yay! We leveled up! We're now a sweet Cyber Sleuth!
Sweet dude. Totally sweet dude.
Sweet!
That's sweet on Tiny Horse.
That's sweet on the Digifarm! It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one another. I digress. Great work as always. Be ready for another case soon.